Hey guys, I know it's been a long time since I've done one of these devotionals, but I certainly have been wanting to get back to them. Just had a lot going on right now and good stuff, but has kept me busy and kept me from this. But today I just wanted to get back for just a little bit, and I wanted to look at something out of 2 Timothy chapter 4. You know, in 2 Timothy chapter 4, Paul has gone through a very, very difficult time. In fact, he's been abandoned by one of his friends, Demas. In verse 9 it says, actually verse 10, it says, "For Demas has forsaken me, having loved this present world." Now that verse right there is sobering to me because it tells us that people that can be on the right path, doing the work of the Lord, can get so distracted by this world that they abandon the destiny that God has for them, and they pursue the things of this world more than God. And I know for me, that is something that I have to be careful of. It's easy to get sucked into the things of this world. We want to enjoy what God has given us, but we want to understand that this world truly is not our home. This isn't the things that God has for us. We need to focus on eternal things and not the things of this earth. Now, this isn't really what I wanted to focus on in this devotional, though. I want to go on and read. He says, "Only Luke is with me." And then he goes on to say that Alexander the coppersmith, this is verse 14, "Alexander the coppersmith did me much harm. May the Lord repay him according to his works. You also must be aware of him, for he has greatly resisted our words. At my first offense, no one stood with me, but all forsook me. May it not be charged against them." So right now, when Alexander has come against them, he has done some very challenging, probably physical damage to Paul, as well as verbal damage. He's made Paul's life very, very difficult. And yet, when he tries to defend himself, he says all of his friends forsook him. They left him. And so he is all by himself in a very difficult and hard place. And yet he says, may it not be charged against them. He forgives those who have forsaken him. He forgives the people that should have been standing by him, by his side, and weren't. He says, may it not be charged against them. And then in verse 17, in this very hard place, he says, "But the Lord stood with me, and he strengthened me, so that the message might be preached fully through me, and that all the Gentiles might hear. Also, I was delivered out of the mouth of the lion, and the Lord will deliver me from every evil work and preserve me for his heavenly kingdom. To him be glory forever and ever. Amen." He says, even though every friend that I had at that place forsook me, they left me, God didn't. He stood beside me when no one else would. He gave me strength when I didn't have the strength to carry on. He delivered me out of the mouth of the lion, and he will deliver me out of every evil work that comes against me. Today, if you're in a difficult place, if the world seems like it's against you, maybe your friends and family have forsaken you, understand that God will not. He is by your side. And if you will rest in him, if you will trust in him, if you will understand that he is faithful even when you're not, he will deliver you. He will take care of you. He will fight on your behalf. Trust him today. He loves you, and he has great plans for you. God is on the throne. Jesus is coming back soon. And I pray that your day is full of blessings.